Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Disabled But Able Budgeting. So, my name is Maya and I talk about budgeting, cash stuffing, and things to just try to get my financials in a better spot. So before we start this envelope stuffing, if you will, I would just like to celebrate a little bit with you guys. So I finally reached 50 subscribers. Although it was 50 yesterday, it dropped down to 49 today, but I'm still trying to celebrate the small victories in my life. So I still want to celebrate it because I'm just so happy and I'm so grateful for all of you really beautiful people out there who take your time to come spend it with me. I made a little freebie for you all that I hope you will enjoy. The link will be down in the description. And as you might have seen from previous videos, I have a little angry fur ball that I love so much. So the saving challenges that I've made is inspired by her. My little floof ball called Chibi. I think that's all. So why don't we just get started? So my wallet. It was a little bit sick this week, so I wasn't able to do everything that I was planning. So in that sense, it was good that I then didn't spend as much as I would have, since I'm not the best always at saving. So groceries has nothing. I found my medical that I've been looking for forever. So I was super excited when I saw this. I was like, yay, I can put it back, and all the money for medical is now safe in this little pouch. So medical, I have not spent any. I did not have any physical therapy or anything this week because I was sick, so it changed a bunch of my plans, but now I have some for rollover so that I'm prepared for next time. Household is empty. My puppy also didn't get anything this week. I am wondering if I'm going to start allocating. I've seen some people on YouTube that specifically allocate to specific sinking funds, so I might try to do that, but because my budget is really tight, I'm still not sure, but we'll see. So my puppy, 100. Spending, I did spend a little bit, but I have 50 left. And eating out, I met up with one of my coworkers and we had a really good time catching up since I've been sick a lot this year, and the end of last year we haven't really had the time to talk much, so that was really nice. So that's where that went. So like always, I'm going to keep this to the side, and then after we've done the wallet restuffing, I will get back to this. Here's my trusty money as always. I don't have a cash tray, so I'm happy that I now have this space and not doing this on my couch like I used to before, to be able to spread it out a little bit. But let's count it. It should be the same as always, so 1,900. But just to make sure, since I'm not the best at counting or math always. So 500, 1,000. 2, 4, so 1,400. 5, 6, 7, 800. $50, $1,900. So exactly what it's supposed to be. So that's good. Starting off on a good point. So, like always, food is getting 1,000. I've been watching a lot of food hauls and whatnot especially from the US, and I love them, and I'm wondering if I should do one. But then again, I'm also right now very boring in what I buy, so we'll see. If you guys are interested in seeing some kind of food haul or anything from Norway, let me know and I might look into doing that. Medical is getting 200. There's that. Household is getting its usual 100. My puppy is going to get 200 this time. I'm running low on certain of the things that I buy for her, and it is not the cheapest. So if I don't put it into this envelope, I'm just going to pull it from somewhere else. So I might as well just be honest about it. Spending is getting 200. And coffee is getting the last 200. So there is that. Not the most exciting, but I'm really happy that I'm able to keep to this and also have rollover that I can put wherever I need it. I'm also planning on doing a budgeting video where I close out my budget for April. I've finally been able to get a little bit of a hold on what's happening, so that's hopefully coming up this week, since we're at the end of April, and soon we'll be in May, which is also my birthday month, so I'm hoping to do some fun challenges with that. Okay, let's count the rollovers. So I have 2, 3, 50, 4, 50. So 450. So that's great. Oh, excuse me. So I've said this a bunch of times, so you might be tired of hearing it, but in Norway, it's hard to spend cash. In most stores, they won't have change. So if you don't have the exact amount, and some places just decline cash. They're like, we don't do that here. So to not suddenly have a lot of cash that I can't go into a bank and deposit, since there is no system for that anymore in Norway. I'm going to be a little bit of my own bank, because I do like to use cash when I go to the grocery store, which is one of the few places you can use cash. So you've seen some of my placeholders before, but the reason I'm mentioning this is because I have gone through these, so health and groceries, and taken out. There was cash in here before, and I've just put in my placeholders that you can see here, so that I won't have that issue. And that's also what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to find placeholders for 450. And I'm going to stuff that, and then I have another little envelope that I will keep the money, and then I will use this money to fill my wallet for next week. And in this way, I don't take out as much money from the ATM. And I also won't keep a lot of actual physical cash at home. So, was not the best way of explaining it, but I also want to just keep the denominations that I have here. So I'm just going to pull out exactly what is there if I have 100 and 350. So 1, 2, and 3. So now that I have money, I'm going to look through. I haven't thought this through since I haven't gone and checked how much I actually had left. So in health, in the beginning of May, I have a lot of appointments that is going to cost a bit. So I am going to take, let's see, 250 of this, which is almost what it had in it, to bulk up medical or health. This binder is from Budgeting with Ira, and so are these envelopes. And I will also link everything in the description. But now I have 1,500, 750. What I forgot to say about this is the fact that since I have budgeted out how much money is going into my wallet, instead of depositing it, I will just be pulling this money, so 450, over to my savings account that I have all of my sinking funds. So it is kept safe there, so that I don't just, you know, forget about it and start using it for something else. Groceries has $750, so I'm going to give it another 50. I'd like to bulk up groceries more, but there's also other sinking funds that I want to prioritize. And the only reason I'm putting so much into medical is the fact that I know it's going to go away, regardless of how much I want to kick and scream and say that it's unfair that I need to pay so much just to keep my body semi-functioning. But that will happen regardless, so it's better to be stuffing it and, you know. So I'm still haven't been able to get a cover for this. I don't have a printer at home, which is also, I think I said it. If not, it's also the reason I don't have the freebies printed out to show you how they look, because I need to actually get to a printer beforehand. But I am working on getting covers for this. But this first paw insurance is one of the ones that I really want to bulk up. So I'm going to put 100 in this. And then we have 1,100 in paw insurance, since I pay it once a year and it's about 13,000. And so I was interrupted, and it's been a few hours, so this got shifted a little bit around, but I hope I got it back mostly how it was. And I am pretty much done because I only have left 150 placeholder. And honestly, some of this might shift around just because this rent and AAP emergency are technically my highest priority, and I haven't stuffed it much. So at least I'm going to put this 50 in rent. But I might also try to look a little bit at changing things up. But I don't know. I'm honestly not sure because there are other priorities, obviously, as well. It just feels like this is so all-consuming with my health and not working 100% and then also not getting full pay. Knowing that I got a place at rehab training facilities for a month, and that's great, but that also means that I won't be able to work anything for that amount of period, and I don't know exactly how that will affect my finances. So it's just, honestly, I'm overthinking, and I'm just, you know, it's difficult, and I don't really see much of a bright side on it. So I'm just going to do this, have the money where it is, and deal with it when I know more. I have some appointments with both my work and with my caseworker that is helping me because of my health and looking at my finances. That is a program through the government that I hope I'll get to have a meeting with, talking about this and what I can do, because for me this is very new and it's very big and scary, but this isn't new in the grand scheme of things. Many people have done this before and they have made it work, so I just need to talk to someone that knows a little bit more about this than I do. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing some other stuff with you later on. I hope to do some mini challenges. I wanted to do them today, but because I haven't been able to print out everything that I thought, that won't happen. But this is my little bank envelope, I guess, if you will. So this is where I have the real money. So a while back I took out more, and then I also got some money from my mom. So I do have a bunch of money here, and I am pretending that it doesn't exist. And like with this 450, I am just putting the corresponding money from the bank into savings. But the one thing I did want to show you is, so this is, oh, excuse me, this is my first one ever. So the Norwegian bills changed a few years back, and after they changed it, I didn't take out any money. So this is my first ever new 1,000 kroner bill, and I think it looks so cute. I love purple as well, so that helps out. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. And right now I do have a bunch of money just for the fun of it, even if I'm pretending that this is money I don't have. Just let's see how much I actually have in here. And technically how much I also need to transfer over after a while to my other account. So 1,000, 2,000, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3,000, 1, 2, 3, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 58, 50. So what was that? I don't remember. $3,850. This is how bad my actual counting and remembering and just being all over the place is. So yeah, but I figured it was a little bit cool to show you the bills. So here they are. And yeah, I like the fact that they're colorful and easy to pick out. The 50s are a little bit smaller and the 1,000 is also a little bit bigger, so it doesn't always fit as well in but that's that. And I'm sorry if this has been a little bit all over the place. I honestly am not feeling the best, so I'm just, I don't want to make excuses because honestly, it's seldom that I feel, you know, good or, you know, my status, my normal is just not really that well. But I am trying to find ways to, you know, work through it and not have a pity party, and still giving myself grace to, you know, do all of the stuff. But that's my video. Bye.